Poohs, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be eating on some seafood. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below so you can become a Heyy Pooh because it's lit over here. Okay, guys, so today I have some king crab, some butterfly shrimp, potatoes, corn on the cob, some bell peppers. I also have some shrimp sauce right here. And I have some Blove Smackalicious sauce. I did tweak it this time. I added Kerrygold butter instead of some other butter I used. I can't think. It was the butter Blove used. So this time I have the Kerrygold butter. Why it looks different. And I also didn't use the entire pack this time of Blove seasoning. But okay, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get to eating because I am hungry. So how's everybody been? Let me know in the comments down below. I have some eggs. My husband's over there peeling them. I just didn't have the time to peel them. I always have a hard time peeling my eggs, so I don't know if I'm overcooking them or what. I don't know. But we do have a true crime, y'all, so stay tuned if you've been asking for one. That is so good. So I got the idea to add butterfly shrimp in my boils from Itswannie. She had it in her video, so this was a while ago, and I was like, ooh, that looks so good. And I was at Costco. I'm like, ooh, I should grab some of these, you know. I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. Y'all know I do the same seafood. But let's go ahead and get to this king crab. I keep forgetting. Okay, so these I got from Sam's Club today. So these are already pre-cut. So I don't need my scissors today. Set it there. Let me know in the comments if y'all eat the knuckle on a king crab. And on y'all snow crab. I eat it all. Well, I don't eat the nail. I hate the nail. It is so nasty to me, and I don't know why. It's the texture. It's the texture of it. Oh, my husband just gave me my eggs. Thank you so much for peeling them for me. Okay, so now I have eggs too. You know what? Let's put this king crab down. Okay. Ooh, I don't have any lemons. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Nope, there's none in the. I forgot to re-up. I forgot. A grapefruit? Yeah. That's good. Wow. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with the true crime. That's good. So there was a lady named Tammy Duvall. She's 48 years old and she's a nurse assistant. She's also married. She's married to Alan Duvall. And they've been married for about 2 years now. And they was like the perfect couple. You know, everybody see them as like the perfect couple or whatever. And they got married just 12 weeks after knowing each other. 12 weeks. Now not Tammy Duvall, Alan Duvall family, his family felt that he was in it 100%, but they felt like Tammy wasn't. You know, they felt like Tammy was just in it for the money. Thank you. Ooh, these are huge. So they felt like Tammy was just in it for the money, and they felt like, you know, Alan was in it because he really actually loved Tammy, and that he, you know, truly wanted to be with her. So one day, Tammy ended up calling 911.
Emergency 911.
Yes, my name is Tammy Duvall. I live at Crest Drive, and I think my husband is dead.
You think he's dead?
I think he is.
Okay, hon. Have you checked to see if he has a pulse?
He does not.
So after Tammy called 911, police arrived, and when they arrived, they went around back to the back of their house, and they seen Alan in a lawn chair slumped over, dead, right? So they figured that he died from like the August heat, and they also feel like he died from his drinking problem. Ooh, excuse me. His drinking problem that Tammy actually mentioned in a 911 call.
What kind of history does he have?
The only thing that I know, we've only been married for 2 years, and the only thing I know is that he uses alcohol. He drinks a lot.
So within hours of Alan's death, family and friends started calling the police station, and they was basically saying that they felt as though something wasn't right, that they was very suspicious of on how he died, on how Alan died. And also Tammy's ex-husband called and said that he feels like something wasn't right as well. And he also told the police that Tammy and Alan was having financial issues, and that they was actually separated. That's good. Do you mind getting me the scissors, please? I know I always forget something. So Tammy's ex-husband also mentioned to the police that Tammy was actually having an affair with a local insurance guy, right? Also, Tammy's daughter messaged the police, called the police. I believe she called or messaged. They basically showed, thank you. They basically showed that she messaged them somehow. I probably emailed them. I'm not sure, but they showed that she actually like emailed them and told them that she also feel her mom has done something, you know, that is very suspicious on how he died. And so the police was getting very suspicious, like, okay, now everybody's saying all this, so something got to be going on, you know. And they also got even more suspicious when Tammy requested, the same day that Alan died, right? She requested that, sorry y'all, my husband alarm going off. So police, they were getting, sorry about that y'all. So police was getting, detectives, they was getting more suspicious on the whole situation. So, and they even got even more suspicious when they got word that the same day that Alan died, that Tammy wanted to get him cremated immediately. So detectives decide that they want to do a closer look at Alan's body. So they end up calling the morgue, and they told him, like, don't do anything, and that we want to actually look closer to the body and get a autopsy done. Whew. Detectives also listened to Tammy 911 call, and they felt like it was all staged, that it was just staged. Like, she pretended to be crying, pretended to be upset, you know, but they just feel like it was all staged. So the police actually invited Tammy down to the station. And of course, well, not of course, but, and she accepted it. So she goes down to the station. And they started, you know, asking her questions. Well, she also was saying stuff like, as soon as she saw that Alan was dead, she called 911 immediately, which was a lie. She didn't. She ended up calling multiple people before she ended up calling 911.
And it's also a fact that you did not walk in the door at 8:04 and call 911. You were doing something at that house for 14 minutes before you called 911. And we have an eyewitness that puts you there an hour before you called 911.
So the autopsy report comes back and a toxicology report. And first thing first, they see that Alan's alcohol levels were extremely high. And so they felt like it did go with the whole story that Tammy told to the police, saying that he was an alcoholic or whatever, right? So it also showed that Alan had huge amounts of a muscle relaxer called cyclobenzaprine, and that he also had large amounts of morphine in his system as well. They found out that Alan had 80 times the lethal dose of morphine in his system. That's a lot. So cops felt like they felt like it at this point is a murder. Like, they didn't feel like Alan gave himself the drugs, you know. So fingers started pointing at Tammy at this point. And the fact that friends and family called in saying things like, you know, they very suspicious of it. And the fact that Tammy was so quick to get Alan cremated. So the cops really started looking at Tammy at this point.
You were already cooking dinner?
Yeah, I had made chicken salad and cut up fresh fruits and vegetables and had made this cool pudding dessert.
So cops feel like Tammy put morphine and the muscle relaxers in Alan's pudding.
So where's the morphine? Where'd the pill bottle go?
I don't know.
Okay, and you're gonna stick with that?
Yes. I didn't clean up anything because there wasn't anything for me to clean up.
So where did the morphine come from, Tammy?
I don't know.
So that was a lie. Remember, Tammy is a nurse's assistant at a nursing home, right? So she actually lifted the morphine. She actually lifted the morphine from her job. And the day that Tammy ended up quitting her nursing assistant job, they discovered that an entire bottle of morphine was missing from their cabinets. And also, Alan's cousin, she said her bottle of muscle relaxers, it was like a lot of them was missing. It was 100 missing from her bottle that she was taking. So Tammy friend Rhonda, who's a nurse assistant, she remembers Tammy coming over her house one day and saying things to her, like, she said she brung over a bottle of unmarked drugs, asking Rhonda if a person take a lot of this, would they die? And so Rhonda, Tammy's friend, was like, why, are you trying to kill somebody? You know, she didn't actually think that anything of it, Rhonda said. She didn't think anything of it. She didn't think that she was actually going to try to kill somebody, you know? So Tammy still denying that she killed her husband.
No, I did not kill my husband.
Okay, well, what did happen? Because what you're telling me is not the truth.
So cops was wondering at this point, what was the motive, you know, for Tammy to kill her husband? Why was she trying to kill her husband, you know? So remember that insurance guy that Tammy was having an affair with? She had him to write up a $100,000 policy on Alan. And this was actually 1 month before Alan died. So that's suspicious already. You have somebody drop a $100,000 life insurance policy on your husband, and he dies 1 month later, and she was the sole beneficiary on there. So 3 years later, after Tammy's husband passed away, got murdered, Tammy was finally arrested and charged. Well, she was already arrested. They just pretty much gave her sentence. And they got her for obstruction of justice, murder, and insurance fraud. And Tammy, they sentenced her to 60 years behind bars. Mind you, Tammy is 48, so that's life. I usually ask y'all who y'all think did it, but obviously, oh, my hand is so full of butter. Obviously, Tammy did it. I mean, who else did it, you know? But I was just thinking about the whole thing. I don't know, one thing stuck out to me in this whole thing. And it's so weird, but it stuck out to me. Why do Tammy ex-husband know that they are having financial issues, her and her husband, Alan? Why do your ex-husband know what's going on in your household? You get what I'm saying? Like, that makes me wonder, like, why? So she was on the phone telling her ex-husband, like, oh, me and Alan is having, you know, financial issues, and we also separated. Like, what? Like, why do he need to know? They don't have any kids together, so it's not like they got to communicate at all about the kids or anything. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's just so weird. They get her 60 years. And then her husband, all on the recording, like, yeah, I knew she was up to something. I'm like, see, that's why you can't, look, he your ex-husband, leave him alone. Why you even still talking to him? Now, he done told on your ass. That's pretty much what he did. Told the police everything. Y'all was having marital issues and financial issues, and all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but when something like that happened, when your husband died or your wife died or something like that, and the first thing the police hear, or the detectives hear, if they always ask the question to family and stuff. They say, you know, was they having issues? Was they having marital issues? Were they having financial issues? And you done told your ex-husband, which you shouldn't even know, that they having financial issues, that y'all having financial issues and marital issues. So that really looks bad for you, you know? So that was good. Everything was good. I really wanted to eat more, but I'm actually filming another video later today. I usually do one video once. Y'all know this. If you new, then I usually film once a week, right? But lately I've been trying to, you know, film more because my pool's been asking me to film more. But usually I film once a week. But, excuse me, I've been trying to film more. They've been asking me for the longest. Can you film more? Can you do more? So, I'm trying to film more, okay? But, I never do 2 videos in one day. That's a lot, right, for me. Because one meal, I'm good for the entire day. And that's how my body works. I'm not that person that could just eat multiple times a day. I know a lot of people could do that. I just can't do that. Somebody told me to try vitamins and stuff, because maybe that's probably why. I don't know. But anyways, all right, y'all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I appreciate y'all so much. Don't forget to give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Please hit that post notification bell so when I do drop videos, you'll be notified when I drop a video. And also leave a comment and let me know what you think of this true crime story. I mean, there's nothing much to say because we all know she did it, okay? But anyways, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.